driving to our hotel.
Turn the light on.
Dun dun dun! Oh, this is a nice room.
And one heater blows hot air,
Mm,
and the
I
other
see.
blows cold air.
Oh, interesting. We have a nice view of TJ Maxx. Woohoo! Such a perfect day. Beautiful trees. Hello, Cockpit.
Red lobster.
Why are you doing She's a yappy too.
My love.
Oh, there's cute dogs skating skateboards.
It's theirs to win. Theirs to lose, rather. I'm gonna just go over here. That's what you call service. That's service right there. You got it from Michael's.
That's crazy.
There's another one.
No way. No way.
You got that going on. Want some food? I got some food for you.
Wow.
Next one's gonna come out with them all lined up on his wiener. Nice more service. Girl. Got a little food in Tommy's too in the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Got there.
Not a bad deal. Yeah. We got some new friends. Yeah. How about we just get, hi, how about we just get a cup of ice cream and we'll split it? We just get a small cup of ice cream,
Do you want chocolate, vanilla, twist, or one of the peanuts?
just regular vanilla.
Okay. Small you said?
Yeah,
Is that all for you?
yeah.
Okay, toast and Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you too.
And vanilla.
Golden bear, baby. Come on, Wolf. We're crossing the world famous Apple Creek into the world famous Apple Creek.
Chickens!
Is this downtown?
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean it is. There's Apple Creek Elementary School straight ahead.
That was your old elementary?
All right, it's coming up on our right. There it is.
Land of the bear.
Land of the bear.
So they like America so much that they fight for their country.
Recognize that face in there.
Oh man, you're pretty.
It's been a while. Just past one of your bus stop things. They're like, oh great, you must still be doing well. Comes out. I'm doing great.
Everything going good with you?
Yeah. Couldn't be happier.
I met you at a
Garrett, how are you, young man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Pushed the broom to the edge and panicked and pulled it, and it pulled me forward. And I saw you,
Yep.
and I had this vision in my head. I could see it happening, because by the time it happened, I was already grabbing your belt loop
Yep.
and pulled you back.
He had me. I was looking forward today. It's good to see you. Well, thank you for saving my life.
My pleasure.
Is this your daughter?
Yes, that's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How are you? My name's Chuck.
And my wife, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
It's not like it used to be.
No, hell no.
Neither's mine. It's easier this way.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. I just buzz it off. This is about as long
And
as
it's
it gets.
fashionable.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Well, you're going to see lots of people tonight.
I know who you are. Little Billy. You love hearing that, right?
How are you?
I'm good. My neighbor for a short time. Nick Musselman, I remember you. How you been?
One of the many Musclemen.
From Morris.
So,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Didn't you live? I'm going to probably look for work in a Catholic school or something. There he is.
That's because I'm wearing heels.
Great. Yeah, I know. Well,
I taught for 48 years, and it was
Nice
tough
seeing
for
you,
me
bud.
to give that up, but I had to because I just I was so lucky to find something I was good at that I loved, and it was teaching.
No,
I also
Oahu.
painted houses in the summer
Sorry.
and took students abroad who wanted to go. But the
Very
time
Hawaiian.
comes when you have to slow down
It's hot and
then
humid.
just back off.
I'll tell you what I like the best.
And my
So I have to be careful. There you go. Hi, Cynthia. And this is Nancy. And this is Nikki.
Yeah, the old American station, yep.
I love you, baby.
Well, thank you. That's all we need.
Knock the power out.
No, Louis back here talking. Imagine that. But
Louis always talking.
yeah, no, he does. We can only stay part of the time so Brendan then can come. We have to go babysit. But I wanted to make sure you knew we were here.
Well, thank
You are.
you
You're
very
keeping
much.
him quiet,
Thank
too.
you.
So
Her, I
Thank all
should
of
say.
you.
you're welcome. So how's life in West Virginia?
I like Ohio better. I've had a pretty
Still
good
got that old
career.
smile.
And I have to tell you, my wife told me that I wooed her with come live with me. I remember going to the horse races.
You having fun? Enjoy it.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Well, other than my stroke, which was a big son of a bitch that hit me, I can't walk without help. But you're looking good, Tom.
From living here that knows Ron.
This man cost me a lot of money one night.
One night.
We were at the track. Can you believe that? We were at a track.
Horse track.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And anyways, we had figured out on this one race a trifecta. All three of the number one, number two, and number three horses had to come out of the money to win.
Yeah, they were long shots. They were
A long
shots.
shot. There you go. Ron, tell them. Tell them that's that one.
The three favorite horses that we liked were long shots. And all three of them had to finish in the first, second, or third race together. And we knew that that could never happen. At least one favorite had to be in the money. As it happened, all three of our long shots finished first, second, and third. And had we made that trifecta bet, we would have won a few $1,000s. And it came in, and we did not bet a penny on it, and we were gutted.
We're here tonight to celebrate those memories. Our appreciation for the man that's truly loved, Ron Dobson.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
My name is Mark, and with the help of a lot of people, we kind of put this together tonight. So thank yous out of the way. The Dobson boys are in town. We got David and his wife, Eileen. They are here from Los Angeles. So, being from LA, they're used to the glitz. They're from Hawaii. So, welcome to paradise.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Did want to say something to Wolfie. You possess some remarkable DNA. We really expect some great things from you. No pressure. Great things from you. Wanted to show you a little clip of Wolfie.
Yeah.
This is part of a bigger video, YouTube video that Ralph and Cynthia had made. Lights, yep. Okay. Here's Wolfie putting flowers on the spot they believe her grandmother, Nancy's ashes, were scattered. So I love that poofy dress. I like how you walked right by the barrier too.
No.
And if you go to YouTube, it's Athens got lost on purpose in this ancient city, and it's their whole trip. I want to thank my friend Dean, who is in charge of pizza. And
yeah, Dean.
What's the technical term? Music guy.
Sure.
Music guy at Wayndale.
There you go.
And he's helped us with the sound system, music tonight. So we had some people that could not attend. If you can hear me, where are you from?
Right. Yeah, I was with Mr. Dobson from 78 to 81. Took several of his classes, and he inspired me to be a teacher today. I teach literature.
You hear that so often. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Panama.
Panama. Think about
A
that.
little bit south of you, about 4,000 miles.
If you walk outside, what do you see? Nothing. You see fields, and I think it's amazing that here we are conversing with somebody clear down in Central America. So thanks for coming.
I have a picture actually that I found with Mr. Dobson in it from the graduation ceremony in 2008. If it's okay to just kind of hold it up real quick to the camera.
Sure.
See? And
You do.
yeah. So those were students. I'm one of them, I think, off to the side. Yeah, I'm over here on this side. But we were all students in one of Mr. Dobson's AP English literature courses together. That was the year that he had us read not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 Shakespearean tragedies all in a row, which we found very entertaining, of course. And yeah, it was also where we learned how to write essays in an organized fashion and to be able to clearly communicate ideas, analyzing text, finding symbolism, all those sorts of things that, you know, he was really fond of, you know, teaching and helping students to recognize with their critical thinking skills. Oddly enough, I also became a teacher after leaving Waynedale High School. I'm calling from North Carolina this evening, and that is where I work at a university right now as a grad student teaching undergraduates basic Spanish while getting my master's degree. And I was just telling a story the other day, actually, about how I had been to the Akron Beacon Journal to be able to see the gigantic newspaper printing presses and to talk with the reporters and the editors who worked there. And that was because Mr. Dobson took the journalism class on a field trip. And I still remember that we got to go to the Italian food restaurant to eat when we were done, which was always a big hit. And I think that, you know, when I think back on some of the things that I learned and also the time that we spent with Mr. Dobson, I know that his impact was very meaningful to all the students that I still keep in contact with, and to me also.
Thank you. He's an inspiration for all of us.
Agreed.
One not up real.
I was gonna say the Canterbury Tales also. I have two. I have a vivid memory of Mr. Dobson teaching us how to do the Old English, one that abril, you know, and all of that.
They droshed their march at Perse until they wrote
I
there.
was talking about was he would tell us, girls, if you ever
In
get
sweet
married,
liquor,
tell your
of which
husband
there
that you
two
want to
engender
all
is they
people
flew. One Zeefkruis out with his sweaty breath. He'd hop in every hope and heat.
They're reciting Canterbury Tales back there.
I call these Dobsonisms.
They were right on track, too.
The painters.
Yeah.
Got any painters here tonight? Putting up your hands. Come on, people. That lead paint, working in those coveralls in 90-degree weather, and kind of dulled your brains. Come on, we got any painters here tonight? And how should I say this? Dean was a little goosey. Little's not accurate. You pinch him and Dean would actually defy physics. Levitate 4 to 5 feet off the ground until it was safe to come back down again. It was funny.
On the right.
Okay, this next
Behind
one's
the counter
two-parter.
on the
I'm gonna
right.
need some help on the lights in a
Jacket.
second. Let me give you a little background. Ron had a cardinal rule that you must wear your white one-piece coveralls at all times. I guess he thought that made us look professional.
Keeps you cool, too.
Really professional. Okay, if you have ever broken the cardinal rule of wearing the coveralls while Ron was on another job site, and you did this by wearing a bikini to work, this wasn't Dean, to work on your can, you might be a painter. Lights. Says the Bod Squad. Bill Love's auto repair building in Orville may need some paint, but the two girls doing the painting look like their bodies are in good state of repair. Summer employees of painter Ron Dobson of Appleton.
It's true.
High school girls, yes?
If you have ever been painting on a second-story window at a funeral home, and while concentrating on painting them panes, the curtains inside suddenly fling open, and Ron is standing there buck naked.
At the funeral home. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You might be a painter. That's a
I
true
don't
story.
know. It just seemed like a good idea.
Scarred you for life.
Painter having a nightmare.
You sort of broke your own rule that day. Any painters? I have a few painters.
Painter stories. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saved Chuck's life one time. We were on a barn roof. We had to, you had to put a ladder up to the roof of the barn and then chain it and then put another ladder onto the roof so that you could put another ladder on top of that to climb up to the head house, which wasn't more than about 10 feet by 10 feet, and we had to put tar on it. And you know, this is summer and it's like 150 out, and you know, lugging up the ladders and rigging it up takes forever. It's hard work. Then you got to lug 5-gallon buckets of hot tar and your brushes, which were brooms, and we're up there and we're just slinging tar, trying to get this thing done so we can get down. And I made the mistake. You get too close to the edge, your brush goes over, and you get scared, so you pull back, and the brush doesn't come. So by Newton's third law, you go forward. And that feeling of pulling yourself to the edge of the roof is heart-stopping. But I was fine. But then I see Chuck getting over there to the edge, and he's getting close to the edge, and in my mind I saw it happening. And sure enough, just as soon as I thought that, I saw his broom go over the edge, and he did the same thing. He panicked, he pulled, and he started going over towards the edge. And I grabbed his belt loop and pulled him back. And I don't know if I saved his life, but to this day he believes I did.
In football.
Oh yeah,
and
we got the
said
yearbook.
he was the hardest hitting
And we got pictures of us from all 4 years because we started
that I
in
just
freshman
hated
year.
when I saw him coming for me, because it was.
I'm gonna take a quick picture. That's fine.
Okay.
Have a seat.
That's no
I'll sit
problem.
by Nancy.
Thanks for coming.
You're going to get the one you get.
She's okay to eat this. Yeah.
Hello, my love.
He's IT. He recently just retired.
She's truly loved. El Dabo. Bedauber. Let's hear it for Ron Dobson.
Thank you, Mark. This has been a journey through most of my adult life tonight, and I have to thank Dean Morrison and the narrator, Mark Primo, for this. Nobody gets through life alone, and I've had good support people all my life, beginning with my parents.
Thanks, Ron. Ron Dobson.
It's always good seeing you, Mike.
I don't know
I still remember the
if
beer
all
that
of you
one
know
time
who
you
I
had.
am. My name is Jeff Sowers. I've known Ron since 1976.
By accident.
And we've been friends. If they ever build a Mount Rushmore for Waynedale, this guy's on the mount. This guy's on the mount.
Junkyard, picking up a front end or something for that car.
The one I was supposed to move into came open.
We went down to this one restaurant that he really liked. Ron said, listen, I'm buying, no questions. I appreciate what you guys are doing for me. I said, fine. So we sit down, and it's just me, him, and Mark. Real baby doll waitress comes up. She says, are you ready to order? Ron says, give us a few more minutes. So she leaves. 15 minutes later, she comes back. She says, are you ready to order? Ron says, give us a few more minutes. Well, by this time, Okay, it's a half an hour later. I'm ready to start eating the goddamn tablecloth. So here she comes back around and she says, "You think you're ready to order?" And Ron says, "Give us a few more minutes." So she walks away. 2 minutes later, Ron says, "Is she coming back to take our order or not?" I go like this. I'm waving her in. I'm waving her in like I'm backing up a yacht. And she says, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, we're ready to order."
Where you been?
Where you been? She grabs her pen and off we go.
Whenever I got to the point where I couldn't, because she's 10, I normally just do automatically.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where, but yeah.
Right down 250 past the high school and just keep on going.
Yeah.
Mount Eden, then it's Wilmar.
Right.
What can I be doing now instead of you guys got to go to Wayndale's practice field? One of you snapped it, one of you held it. Ron kicks it through the goalpost and he turns and he goes, "How hard can it be?" Because he lost on a conversion, his four-teamer push. And if a guy would have made an extra point, he'd have won his 4-team parlay.
Yeah.
So you know better than I do how it is. We're gonna see how hard this is.
Oh yeah.
Come on, follow me.
I can do it.
I was not there, but I can see it like I was there.
I'm surprised he didn't bring Grandma Dobson up and say, "Grandma Dobson could do it." Grandma Dobson could do that.
Oh, this was nice to get people together. Nice to see you guys.
Likewise.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Really, neither one of you have changed much since the last time I saw you.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a nice picture.
That's pretty cool. Must be a brown stand. Nice. And a fake bucket.
You can open that at home.
Yeah, you'll have to put all that stuff back in there.
And it's strategically packed to fit more than it can hold.
It's pretty cool. Is that from you guys?
I think eventually most of the people were here meandered in my direction. So I think I saw probably just about all of them, if not all of them.
Dad, you've been an inspiration to a lot of people. And the people who came here tonight are just a very small fraction of the people whose lives you've impacted. And no one more so than your two sons. And we are both very grateful to you for being a great teacher and a great dad, and in so many ways, the impact you made in our lives as a father, as a teacher, as a boss on the paint crew, as a aficionado of the horses, and so many more things. The travel, teaching us how to live with dignity and honor and morality, ethically, intelligently. And we appreciate that. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're just one of literally hundreds, probably thousands of people whose lives you've impacted and made a difference to. And that's what you take with you. I love you, Dad.
Well, Dad, it was great to spend this time with you this evening and see all of the people that have meant so much to our lives. Truly appreciate being a part of all this, and hope you had a great time, and this brought back a lot of great memories.
I love you, Grandpa. It was nice to see you today.
Aloha.
Going home.
Hola,
amigos.
Where you been?
I'd like to take a picture of you. Did you get out of school to come? There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Even better.
She knows the way home.
You can reach over there and grab
this is how we fly the plane. This little stick right there. It's not hooked when we're on the ground. It doesn't do anything until we get the engines running. And this is what we use for power. And we look at all these instruments for our altitude and our direction we're flying and all that stuff. If you look in this little computer right there, it has all of our route loaded in there for taking off and all the. If you look on this screen, it shows where we're going to fly. You flip yours to the plan and it shows our route. See, we're going to take off to the south and then take a right turn and then fly over up to the northwest and then take a left turn and then fly up towards Chicago, which that's as far as it goes. That OBK, that's just south of Chicago, Illinois. That's the first 300 miles of our trip.
I think the other guy that's right here.
Oh, right. Put him back. Thank you.
You got that, Wolf? Because you're taking off. You're going to do the takeoff. You ready? Buckle up.
See, we can give you some sound. You want to hear what it sounds like if an engine catches fire?
Ooh.
It's pretty loud up here.
We don't want to hear that.
No, we don't want to hear that. And then, like, if you want to look at all the lights that we have, we can test them. We do that before we take off.
Wow.
That lights up every single light in the cockpit, so we make sure that all the bulbs are working. So if we have any warnings or whatever, we want to make sure they're all working. We've done most of our stuff that we do before we leave, so everything's all set to go right now. The only thing we've got left to do is we have to talk about we brief our departure and all that good stuff. And then today, which is kind of interesting, we have some ice on top of our wings. So we have to go out and get some fluid sprayed on top of the wings, which it's a nice day weather-wise, but for some reason the environmental conditions caused us to have some frost on top of the wings and we can't take off with that. So that's going to take a few extra minutes. You might notice when we go out, when we're on our way out to the runway, that we make a little pit stop out there to get the wings sprayed off. But other than that, everything's pretty normal today.
So you ready? I'll come back and get you after we're in the air.
Yeah, you want to trade seats? I'll take your seat. You just sit up here for me.
Yeah.
So how old are you? 11.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's old enough to fly.
That's right. Perfectly good. So. You want me to get a picture of her from this angle? That way I can get